to order. If we could have a moment of silent prayer. If Councilman Papaleo can lead us in a salute to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Denise, roll call.
Councilwoman Murphy?
Here.
Councilman Ford? Councilman Porco?
Here.
Councilman Rignone? Councilman Bartoloni?
Here.
Councilman Papaleo?
Here.
And Mayor Mascaratola.
Here. All right. Let's go out of order a little bit. We have two esteemed members of the community with us tonight for a presentation of a much-deserved tiny token of the community's appreciation. If I could have Mr. Arakelian and Mr. Berry stand up.
If you two would stand on that side, you can just see it on the camera. If you stand on this side, they only sit back here. I think we like the back better. I'm tall and you know where to stand.
For 12 years, from 2000 to 2012, Richard Berry has been the River Edge Emergency Management Coordinator, and in grateful recognition of his dedication to the borough and the safety of the borough residents, the Mayor and Council would like to present him with this plaque in honor of the recognition. Thank you, Dick. And right by his side, always for those years, was Mr. Arakelian, Jim Arakelian, as the Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator. And of course, we'd like to, and Jim's involved in so much in the town, we just can't thank these two guys enough for just keeping us safe for the last 12 years. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thanks. There are two proclamations that are both on the agenda. One is a proclamation for National Public Works Week, and one is for the Emergency Medical Services Week. Is Neil Carroll here? Yeah. Neil, can you accept the Emergency Medical Services Week proclamation?
Yes, ma'am. No, it's just two.
Whereas emergency medical service is a vital public service, and whereas members of the emergency medical services team are ready to provide life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and whereas access to quality emergency care dramatically improves the survival and recovery rate of those who experience sudden illness or injury, and whereas the emergency medical service system consists of physicians, emergency medical technicians, paramedics, firefighters, educators, administrators, and others. And whereas the members of the emergency medical services teams, whether career or volunteer, engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their life-saving skills. And whereas it is appropriate to recognize the value and accomplishment of emergency medical services provided by designating Emergency Medical Services Week Now therefore, by the mayor and Borough of River Edge, proclaim May 20th to 26th as Emergency Medical Services Week. Neil? And the proclamation for National Public Works Week will be given to Denise, and she'll distribute it to Mr. Lynch. All right, very good. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the mayor and council for the work session and regular meeting of April 16th, the special meeting of April 23rd, and the work session meeting of April 23rd?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstained? All right. We have the, approve the completion of 6 months probationary period for Gita Birnbaum, accounts manager, effective April 1st, 2012.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approve the completion of 6 months probationary period for Tom Smith, fire inspector, effective December 6, 2011.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approve the completion of the 6 months probationary period for Joanne Scano, accounts payable clerk, and a change of her employment status from part-time to permanent part-time, effective April 1, 2012.
So moved.
Second.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.
Very good. Various letters and correspondence that are available to be examined by the public at the clerk's office. We have monthly reports from Historic Commission, Library Board, Recreation Commission, Shade Tree Commission, Planning Board, Tax Collector, Building Department, and Police Department that are all available for review by members of the public. There are no ordinance on for first reading. There is one ordinance on for second reading. That is ordinance number 1764, an ordinance to amend Section 2 of Ordinance 1567, entitled an ordinance appropriating $68,000 from the General Capital Fund, Capital Improvement Fund, for the purchase of equipment and improvement of the borough buildings and grounds. We have to have a short open public meeting on that ordinance. Can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Let's see. The meeting's open to the public. Would anybody like to speak on ordinance number 1567? Alan, could you give us a brief description of what this $68,000 is?
Yes, Mayor. We're amending a prior ordinance. We're moving $1,000 from one category to another to allow the Beautification Committee to purchase some obelisks, which is a frame to grow vines or some other sort of vegetation.
Okay. All right, I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing on ordinance number 1764.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, can I have a motion to approve and adopt on final reading ordinance number 1764?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. There are resolutions by consent, which number 12-169 up through and including 12-178 before the payment of the bills. Is there any member of council who would like any resolution pulled out for separate discussion and/or vote? Johnny?
12-173.
12-173. Alan, is that the final adoption of the budget?
Yes, Mayor.
All right.
Ordinance 12-171.
12-171. Okay. Let's do 12-171 first. That is a resolution to enter into the agreement with Green Sky Injuries of Chestnut Street in Clifton, New Jersey. I believe that is for the recycling tonnage contract for a period of 2 years, beginning sometime in May. Is there a motion on that resolution?
I make a motion to approve it.
Second.
All right, discussion?
Mayor, I had previously voted no on this because I wanted to examine entering into a 2-year contract, not a 3-year, so that the recycling contract would end approximately the same time as our garbage contract. And that's why I wanted this pulled out for a separate vote.
Alan?
Mayor, just additional information for the council. Our garbage collection contract runs from October 16th, 2009 through October 15th, 2014.
All right. Any further discussion? All right, let's take a roll call.
Councilwoman Murphy?
Yes.
Councilman Porco?
No.
Councilman Bartoloni?
No.
And Councilman Papaleo?
Yes.
2-2?
Yes.
I vote yes. We need the extra tonnage money. The tonnage will increase, the amount of money per tonnage will double under the new contract as opposed to the existing contract. So that's why I'm voting in favor of it. But I do see the other side of the argument that we should see when, in 2014, when the new garbage contract comes up to be rebid, that at that time, if we want to, we can terminate this Green Sky contract and have one company, go out to bid on one company doing everything. All right, the next ordinance that was pulled out for a separate vote is 12-173. That's the adoption of the 2012 budget as amended. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to adopt the budget as amended.
Second.
Discussion? Johnny?
Yeah, I wanted to pull this out because there was a few items that I had opposed in the budget. I think that, a couple capital items that I wanted to revisit, and the down payment is in there. There's a few items that I thought we could lower in order to lower the tax increase on the residents, so I wanted to revisit those, and we never did, so that's why I pulled it out for a separate vote.
All right, any further discussion? Denise, roll call?
Councilwoman Murphy?
Yes.
Councilman Porco?
No.
Councilman Bartoloni?
Yes.
And Councilman Papaleo?
Yes.
Mayor, just for information for the council, the budget does not pass. We need a majority of the full membership of the governing body. That would be 4 votes.
Okay.
We'll have this listed again for May 21st.
All right, very good. All right, if I could get a motion by consent for resolutions 12-169, 12-170, 12-172, 12-174, up to and including 12-178.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, Councilman Porco, could you do 12-179, the payment of the bills?
Whereas vouchers for the payment of goods and services rendered to the Borough of River Edge have been received, and whereas each bill has been checked by the receiving department, approved by the Chief Financial Officer and Borough Clerk, and reviewed by the 3 members of the Finance Committee. Now therefore be it resolved that bills as listed now be confirmed for payment from the appropriate funds as follows. Current account, $7,202,997.68. Capital account, $4,024.08. Recreation account, $8,977.32. Animal welfare, $4,229.20. Trust other account, $7,027.99. Open space account, $650.69. Trust other developers account, $7,119.75. So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstained? And finally, we have Resolution 12-180, which is to authorize the tax collector to refund 2011 payment made on tax-exempt property. This was the issue regarding the veteran exemption.
Right, I see.
Can I have a motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstained? All right. All right, we can reopen the meeting to the public. Would have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, the meeting is open to any member of the public. Peggy?
Peggy White, 741 Country Avenue. Two things. Sunday, May 20th, is the River Edge cleanup at the Hackensack River. It's from 8 a.m. till noon. We hope everybody comes out and helps us get everybody out in boats and clean up the debris that's all the time in the Hackensack River. The other thing is, I'm going to bring up copies for each of you to wear on Memorial Day. Copy is a personal tribute to all deceased veterans and an honor to all living veterans, and we would like to see everybody wearing them on Memorial Day. That would be wonderful.
All right.
We'd like to bring them up and give them to you.
Very good.
You sit on that. Sorry, I was going to put them out before and I didn't. And I didn't I didn't think about the television. And thank you,
Thank you.
each and every one of you. We all have relatives
Thank you.
who belong. Please remember to wear them.
Would anybody else wish to speak on any issue? Mr. Chillier.
Paolo Cilia, 65th Avenue. Honestly, I'm a little concerned that the council and the mayor, you have not really debated the budget. You talk about it, I know one council member has brought out the issue of expenditures. I was here, I attended a few sessions, you talked about the $1 million or so expenditures. I think it was clear to me that there was no cost not doing anything. It would not cost the town anything, except the inconvenience of lacking air conditioning. So I really don't see it justified in my mind, and I think with the residents, why these expenditures are being made. And I would also urge you to explain to most of the residents, especially senior citizens, but those people on fixed income, how they're going to pay for additional money that you have just allocated. You just spent money that they somehow need to get. They're on fixed income, and they have to make their decision whether they need to pay the taxes or maybe have a meal or not. So I'd like you to explain to them why it's important they need to make this sacrifice. So, I mean, I don't think you're really thinking so much about the residents, in my mind. I think you really need to explain it to them, debate it, and ask yourself why. Is this really necessary? I have not heard that. I really have not heard that from you. I think I've attended all the sessions.
Thank you. Anyone else, member of the public, who would wish to speak? Yes.
I just would like to introduce myself to everybody who's here tonight, and to the mayor and council. My name is Bonnie Somer, and I'm the Republican candidate for Congress this year. And I just would like to be here tonight because, first of all, I absolutely have to admit that unfortunately I have never been able to attend any of these sessions, and I'm very happy I came tonight. And I just would like to say that I am very happy, and I would like to actually say that the borough clerk herself was one of the more helpful people that I have ever met. This woman was born to be a borough clerk. She deserves every bit of commendation that I could give her, because she is the kindest and most helpful person I've ever met. People didn't want to know for me or help me, but I do want to say that there are things today that we all live in this country, and we've all been around for the past 3 years and a lot longer, and there is things that I would like to do and I would like to see done, and very shamelessly, I hope that I get your vote.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody else? All right, can I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we did adopt a resolution to go into executive session, which is what we're going to do now. So I want to thank everybody for attending the public meeting. It's always good to see you. It's always good to
May I just
get...
sorry.
Ed.
Can we just before we wrap up?
You want to have council comment?
Just an announcement for the Historical Society. The Bergen County Historical Society is having a fundraiser on May 9th at the Hiram Blauvelt Art Museum in Oradell from 6:30 to 9 p.m. So I just wanted to make that announcement for anybody who would like to attend.
It's a wine tasting.
Yeah.
The wine tasting, and there's going to be
A Roosevelt impersonator
an impersonator of Teddy Roosevelt.
in an antique
And
car.
he's going to begin his trek to the Blauvelt Museum from the Roosevelt School at, I think, 6 p.m. And we've arranged for a police escort.
That's it. Sorry.
All right. Thank you. If the very patient gentleman from New Jersey Transit
You
could
used to live
come
in
up and-
Massachusetts?